Good afternoon, I'm Rob Boskamp, and you're listening to South Texas Midday. Happy Friday, it's January 16th. Beginning February 1st, airports across the country, including Corpus Christi International Airport, Victoria Regional Airport, and Harlingen's Valley International Airport, will follow a new Transportation Security Administration policy. Travelers who do not present a Real ID compliant license or another acceptable form of ID will be required to pay a $45 fee to use TSA Confirm ID, a modernized identity verification system, to clear security. The fee will cover a 10-day travel period, allowing passengers to establish their identity at security checkpoints without a compliant ID. The TSA warns this manual verification process can cause significant delays at the airport. Officials strongly urge all passengers to obtain a Real ID from the Texas Department of Public Safety or have a valid U.S. passport or other DHS-approved ID before their flight to avoid extra cost and wait times. For more information on Real ID requirements, residents can visit tsa.gov or text Ask TSA to 275-872. The trial against former Robb Elementary School police officer Adrian Gonzales continues today in Corpus Christi. Gonzales is accused of 29 counts of child endangerment and abandonment related to his response to the Robb Elementary School shooting in 2022. Court proceedings will resume Tuesday after the Martin Luther King Jr. holiday. The city of Pharr will soon begin work on a new multi-purpose convention center. That was the final announcement of last night's 10th annual State of the City address at the Bert Ogden Arena. Mayor Ambrosio Hernandez shared some details about the financial state of the city, including an approved $290 million balanced budget. That includes about $1 million in new revenues, as well as a surplus of over $11 million. Ambrosio said that the city was able to set aside an additional $10 million in reserves by reducing expenses by 7%. Other highlights include the city's partnership with the Museum of South Texas History to help preserve the city's story. Ambrosio also praised the city's public safety, law enforcement, and emergency personnel. Crime has fallen by 22.2% according to city officials. They also touted the Pharr EMS, which now services the city of San Juan.
Dr. Hardigree, welcome to Victoria.
Thank you. So glad you're here. I'm so excited to be here, Ms. Collazo.
Victoria ISD's Communications Department received a Gold MarCom Award in the web-based video marketing category. The award was for their 3 Missions, 1 Vision welcome video that included leaders from Victoria College and Texas A&M University Victoria. The video features collaboration between the 3 institutions to welcome Texas A&M Victoria's new president, Christian Hardigree. The 2025 MarCom Awards received more than 6,000 entries worldwide, including the U.S., Canada, and over 40 other countries. The video can be viewed on the Victoria ISD YouTube channel. Corpus Christi City Council will meet next week, but procedures for public comment at City Council meetings will change later this month. This past Tuesday, Council members passed a motion to move the general public comment session from 5:30 p.m. to noon. The time allowed for each speaker was also modified. Updated procedures for public comment at Council meetings will go into effect January 27th. If public speakers choose to comment on an agenda item during the general public comment session, they will not be allowed to speak again when the council is considering the item. All in-person speakers are allocated 3 minutes to speak. For call-in or WebEx speakers, residents are allowed up to 3 minutes to speak. Non-residents will have up to 1 minute. Registration to speak will be required only for the noon general public comment session. Speakers do not have to register to speak on a specific agenda item when it is being considered by the council. Registration is open from 8 a.m. Mondays to 11 a.m. Tuesdays when there is a city council meeting. For more information, visit corpuschristitx.gov. Officials have confirmed that an ICE agent involved in an incident in San Antonio was hospitalized. Texas Public Radio's Jerry Clayton has more.
The officer was injured during the arrest of a suspect at a San Antonio area Walmart. A video of the incident was shown on Fox News on Wednesday, which prompted Governor Greg Abbott to suggest organized disruption of immigration enforcement and that anyone responsible for impeding ICE agents should be arrested. ICE posted on social media confirming an officer was injured and blamed politicians for anti-ICE rhetoric. In the video, the suspect is seen ramming multiple vehicles with his car before being removed and arrested. The incident comes as San Antonio has seen stepped-up ICE presence and immigration arrests. The city of San Antonio is planning a special session on January 22nd to address residents' concerns about how local police are interacting with federal immigration authorities. I'm Jerry Clayton in San Antonio.
And in sports, starting with college basketball, UTRGV senior forward Charlotte O'Keefe recorded her third career 2020 game with the Vaqueros as the women's basketball team routed reigning Southland Conference champion Southeastern 78-65 last night. Jalea Ingram scored 19 points with 7 assists, and redshirt junior Aaron McGuire added 9 points to boost UTRGV to 9-8 this season, 6-2 in SLC play.
Feels good. This was kind of my first injury, so it was a different thing for me sitting out, and I'm glad to be back. I don't really try to get a certain number of rebounds. It just happens, especially when I have 4 inches on everyone on the floor, so that helps.
That was O'Keefe speaking Thursday about the team's victory. Meanwhile, back in Corpus Christi, TAMUV women's basketball fell short in its return to the Hilliard Center against McNeese last night, 59-42. The Islanders dropped to 2-13 this season, 1-7 in SLC play, but holding the conference-leading Cowgirls to just 34% shooting from the field, well below their season average of 40.2%.
Tough game. Mo went down. Can't turn the ball over 29 times. Expect to win a basketball game. You got to hit shots. I talked to them about that. But I thought, it was a good fourth quarter. Scoring 21 points in a quarter, you got to do it for 4 quarters. So I like their fight at the end.
That was head basketball coach Toyo Wilson speaking on Thursday's loss. The 2 South Texas schools will swap opponents for home conference games tomorrow. Both Vaqueros men's and women's teams will face McNeese. TAMUV men's and women's basketball takes on Southeastern tomorrow. And in hockey, the Corpus Christi IceRays will be in Amarillo tonight and tomorrow for a rematch against the Wranglers. The IceRays continue a 4-game win streak, 2 of those games last weekend against Amarillo. IceRays are currently in 4th place in the NAHL South Division standings. And that is the latest news and information on South Texas Midday. I'm Rob Boskamp. Your community arts calendar and more is on the way.